Hello. In this video, I will talk about the study, Principals' Perceptions of the Process of Integration of ICT in Public Primary Schools in Veracruz, developed by Ph.D.
Carlos Arturo Torres-Gastelú at the Universidad Veracruzana.
The main objective of the research was to analyze the attitudes of school principals toward ICT integration. It aimed to understand how principals view their role as key decision-makers in adopting and promoting technology in education. Beyond simply measuring attitudes, the study sought to identify the extent to which principals see ICT as a strategic tool to improve teaching, learning, and school management. The study followed a descriptive design with a quantitative approach, which made it possible to accurately describe the principals' attitudes toward ICT. This approach was ideal because it did not aim to establish cause and effect relationships but rather to provide a clear picture of the current state of technology integration in schools. The research involved 214 public primary schools in the city of Veracruz. From this population, a representative sample of 41 principals was selected, using a 90% confidence level and a 5% margin of error to ensure the reliability of the results. The group of participants represented a diverse profile. Some principals had only teacher training degrees, while others had postgraduate studies. Their years of administrative experience also varied, which enriched the study by incorporating different perspectives on technology use in education. To collect the data, the researchers used a Likert-type attitude scale developed by Sigels, Momino, Menezes, and Badia, 2009, consisting of 31 items that measured beliefs, perceptions, and evaluations related to ICT use. The instrument addressed several dimensions, such as the importance of technological training, the pedagogical applications of ICT in lesson planning and assessment, the usability and accessibility of technological tools, and perceptions about Internet connectivity and infrastructure. It also included the role of ICT in professional development and school communication. Each item was rated on a 5-point scale, ranging from strongly agree to strongly disagree. The internal consistency of the questionnaire was verified using Cronbach's alpha, which produced a coefficient of 0.891, confirming a high level of reliability. The questionnaire was administered individually and in written form, ensuring that all participants gave informed consent and that their responses remained confidential. Once the data were collected, the responses were coded and entered into a database for analysis. The researchers used the SPSS version 18 statistical software to perform descriptive analyses, including frequencies, means, and standard deviations, to interpret the results and classify them by attitudinal dimension. The findings revealed that principals showed highly positive attitudes toward the use of ICT in education. They recognized its value for lesson planning, evaluation, communication, and for motivating students. Moreover, most principals agreed on the importance of continuous training to strengthen their technological and leadership skills. However, the study also identified several challenges. Many schools lacked sufficient computers, some equipment was outdated or not functioning, and Internet access was limited in certain areas. As a result, ICT was more commonly used for administrative purposes rather than for teaching and learning. The study concluded that the integration of ICT in public primary schools in Veracruz is still incomplete. Although school principals are open and willing to use technology, factors such as poor infrastructure, lack of training, and weak implementation strategies have hindered meaningful progress. For ICT to truly transform education, it is essential to improve equipment, ensure reliable Internet access, and promote continuous professional development for both principals and teachers. Only through these combined efforts can technology become a real catalyst for educational change. This research was developed by Dr. Carlos Arturo Torres-Gastelú, in collaboration with Joel Angulo Armenta and Alicia Lagunes Dominguez. We appreciate your attention and interest in this study, which aims to contribute to the development of digital literacy among young people. If you would like to learn more about Ph.D. Torres-Gastelu's research, you can visit his official website or academic profiles.